basement at work during a break. He admits that he knows he is not supposed to use drugs at the local ski and bike shop he works at, although they do not require drug testing. He's also aware that marijuana is illegal, but says it relaxes him. This is the first time the client has used at work, but admits to smoking before work at least 2 out of the 4 days he works each week. He was sentenced to come see me by his boss, or else he will lose his job. Hi, I'm Kristen Janik, a licensed alcohol and drug counselor. It's nice to meet you.
Hi, Kristen. It's good to meet you, too.
Do you understand why you're here?
Yes, I understand why I'm here. My boss caught me puffing in the basement, and now I need to come in and get counseled.
Okay. Do you want to be here?
Absolutely not. I don't think marijuana is a drug. I can quit whenever I want to, but I just really like to smoke weed, so.
Okay. How many days a week do you smoke?
I smoke all day long, every day of the week.
How often during the day do you smoke? Like 1, 2, 6?
I usually smoke a bowl or two with breakfast, and then I go to work, and then when I get home from work or school or whatever I'm doing, I usually smoke. I would say probably around 6 to 7 times a day.
Okay. And do you often smoke before work? Like every day?
Pretty much every day that I go to work, yeah. Can't really be there unless I puff.
Alright. And why do you think that is? Do you like your job?
Oh, I love my job. I just really like to smoke weed too, so I just like to do that.
Okay. Have you ever smoked at work before this incident?
Nah, never before this one time. My boss was supposed to be gone for a couple hours, so I figured I'd go in the basement and light up a joint, but he came back for whatever reason and smelled something a little funny, came downstairs, caught me red-handed, and said if I wanted to keep my job, I had to come see you.
Alright. Right. And do you use any other drugs besides marijuana?
I have before, but not regularly.
Okay. And do you drink alcohol?
Oh yeah, drink a lot of alcohol.
How often do you drink alcohol?
Every weekend, I'd say.
Every weekend?
Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Okay. And how much do you drink when you drink? Like a beer or like 6 beers or more?
When I drink when I drink just with my friends, anywhere from 4 to 6. When I drink heavily, like go out to the bar with a bunch of my friends or whatever, anywhere from like 6 to 15.
Okay. Have you felt you ought to cut down on your drinking or drug use?
My drug use, no. My drinking, yeah. Sometimes it makes me feel like crap before I go into work, and I don't like to be hungover. So sometimes on Sunday nights, I like to take it down a notch.
Do you smoke in the morning sometimes to help with your hangover?
Yeah, definitely. Weed is the best hangover cure.
Okay. And have people annoyed you by criticizing your drinking and drug use?
Yeah, whenever people tell me, oh, that's not good for you, you should stop doing that, that pisses me off.
Okay. So you don't like authority?
No.
Okay.
See, the way I figure it is I wasn't around when they made the laws, so I'm not going to follow them. I do whatever I want.
Okay. And have you felt bad or guilty about your drinking or drug use?
No, not at all. Never.
Never? Okay. And have you ever had a drink or used drugs first thing in the morning to steady your nerves?
I'd have to think about that one. I don't know. I do it so often that I don't know. I couldn't tell you.
Okay. Alright. Do you think marijuana helps steady your nerves, like anytime? Like, do you smoke like before a big test, or?
Oh yeah, smoking definitely helps me focus.
Yeah.
I feel like it helps me kind of stay still and be steady.
So like you do your homework while smoking, or
yeah.
while you're high?
Yep, totally.
Okay. And do you feel your marijuana smoking is a problem?
No, definitely not.
Not at all?
No, no way.
Do your parents or friends ever worry or complain about your smoking?
No, my parents don't know the extent to which I smoke. They do know that my brother and I do smoke, but I don't think they know the extent of what I do.
Okay. What about your friends?
No, my friends don't really say anything. Well, most of my friends smoke too, anyway. So.
Okay. What about the people you live with? Do they like it?
None of the people that I live with smoke, but they don't really say anything.
Do you ever feel guilty that you smoke in the house or at your house and the rest of your friends don't?
If I'm at like a party or something and nobody else is smoking, then yeah, pretty much. But as soon as I light up that first little hit, no, it's all gone.
Okay. And do any of your relatives know about this? Do they think it's a problem?
Yeah, they know that I smoke, but they haven't said anything to me about it being a problem.
Okay. So they haven't approved or disapproved, really? They just kind of
Exactly.
ignore it?
I couldn't have put it better myself.
Alright. So do you think they enable your behavior by not saying anything?
enable my behavior. I don't know. I guess I never really thought about that. They don't stop it, if that's what you mean. I don't know how much they enable it. It's not like they're advertising and telling me to go do it, but they don't tell me to stop.
That could be a way of enabling.
I guess so.
Have you ever attended a Narcotics Anonymous meeting?
Nope, never.
No? Would you want to? Do you think you should?
No, weed is not a narcotic, I don't think, and I don't do enough of anything else besides I don't do enough narcotics to be considered like a crackhead or anything like that.
Okay. What about alcohol? Alcoholics Anonymous?
I've never been to an AA meeting. I don't really feel that it's necessary. I don't think I'm an alcoholic. I could stop whenever I really want to.
So you think you can stop whenever? Smoking and drinking?
Yep. I could go cold turkey right now if I really felt like it.
Okay. Alright. Has your smoking ever created a problem between your friends or your family? Have you ever gotten fights because of alcohol?
Never anything really because of alcohol. This one time I had a girlfriend who didn't smoke and I did smoke and she always got mad at me, so I would have to hide it, and that kind of made me not really enjoy my smoking, so that relationship didn't really work out.
And this is the first time you've gotten in trouble at work for it?
Yep.
Was your boss aware that you smoked before this?
We've joked about it and traded stories, but never, I've never smoked with him or, asked him if he smoked. I'm still, to this day, not really sure if he does.
Okay. And have you ever neglected any obligations due to smoking or drinking? Like with your family, or you missed work?
Never really with work or family or anything, but with school, yeah. Sometimes, if I have, a big project or something going on like that, but I really want to go get wasted with my friends, I'll do that instead of doing my homework.
Has that ever caused you to fail a course?
Never caused me to fail a course. Definitely caused some bad grades.
Okay. Have you ever been to the hospital because of smoking or drinking?
Nope. Never because of smoking or drinking. I've been to the hospital because of other things while I was smoking and drinking, but never because of that.
Okay. What sorts of other things?
Well, I was cliff jumping with one of my friends, and we had just smoked a really big bowl, and I went to go jump off the cliff, and I just missed the landing a little bit, and I broke my leg.
So that doesn't make you want to stop smoking at all?
No, it was totally my fault. I just didn't have my game face on.
Okay. Have you ever been arrested for possession of marijuana or driving under the influence?
I've been arrested for driving under the influence and possession of marijuana twice when I was in high school.
And no repercussions from that? That didn't make you feel bad?
No, it didn't really make me feel bad. Both times with both possessions, it was found out to be unlawful search, so the charges got dropped, so nothing's ever on my record.
And the driving under the influence charge, that didn't...
Driving under the influence charge, it made my insurance go up a little bit, but other than that, I mean, nothing really. And now that I just turned 21 too, it's off my record.
Do you feel guilty about that at all?
Not anymore.
No. Alright, and how did your parents feel about that?
Oh, they were pretty pissed at me.
Yeah.
But, it is what it is. It happened.
Alright. Did you do any jail time for that?
No, overnighter. No, nothing. No, long time. No hard time.
Okay. And have you ever gone to anybody else about your smoking or drinking besides this visit with me?
Nope, never a professional visit.
Alright, and how about your family? You said your brother smokes. Does anybody else in your family drink a lot or smoke a lot?
My brother and I like to smoke a lot together, like to drink, like to party. Not really my parents. I don't have any other siblings. My cousins all smoke, so I smoke with my cousins a lot whenever we have big family get-togethers. Thanksgiving and Christmas and all that.
Okay. And is there any history of alcohol abuse or use in your family, like grandparents, aunts, uncles?
Grandfather on my mom's side was an alcoholic.
Okay. And did he ever go see anybody or get any help?
Yeah, he actually went to AA for a while, I think, but I don't really know too much about it. He died when I was young, but I do know he was an alcoholic.
Okay. So you've never really discussed this with him because he died a while ago?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you have any questions for me about this?
Yeah, why do I have to be here? I don't really feel like weed is a drug.
Well, it is, and it is illegal, which I'm sure you're aware of. But
I am aware of it, but as far as that law is concerned, I am above that law in my eyes.
In your eyes you may be, but in the rest of the world, you're not. And your boss seems to think that it's not such a good thing, which is why you're here. And I guess if you want to keep your job, since you said you like it a lot, that you're gonna have to come back and see me.
That's why I'm here, because I like my job, and he said if I don't show up to even one meeting, then pretty much no matter what reason, short of death, then I get him fired. So I'm here.
Right. Well, I guess I'll be seeing you next week then, and hopefully I can get it in your mind that weed is illegal and it is a problem, and you're gonna have to go through a lot of steps to get yourself to quit.
Looking forward to it.
All right. Thank you very much. See you
Thank
next
you.
week.
Okay.